Hello, everybody. Welcome to this amazing Zoom. So excited to be here today. We have an amazing speaker. And like I told him, I have a whole notebook just for this because I need to learn. I need to implement. I need to understand what it is, and then I need to learn how to do it. And I asked Omar, for those of us that don't know what it is, please give us like a little breakdown so that we know what you're going to be coming into, because a lot of people, they are aware of what a landing page is. They are working the social media, the emails, the websites, and this and that, but some of us aren't. So this is a perfect workshop for everybody to get something out of it. And obviously, if you have something to add, please feel free to, at the end, if there's any feedback or anything that you feel, okay, look, this is important, Omar, look, I think this, and I'm sure Omar will be happy and open to any suggestions and any feedback from you guys. And I'm not going to take any more of his time. I'm going to leave you guys with an amazing mentor, the Jersey boy that brings on the fire. And I know today he's feeling a little under the weather, but he is still here. He's still showing up. He's still giving us his very best. And I know he's still going to bring the fire. There's no weather that can turn that fire down. So please help me welcome an amazing mentor, an amazing dad, an amazing grandpa, an amazing friend, because he is everybody's friend. He's here for all of us tonight and every day. So thank you so much, Omar, for being here today. And I'm going to leave all these amazing people in your hands now.
Let's go! What's going on? Thank you, Karen. Oh my God, you got me nervous with that. You got me, I'm like, oh my God, there's no weather that can turn that fire down. I gotta step my game up now. That was amazing. So a landing page is basically a destination page. Is where you take somebody so they can caption either their email, the information, and you bring them into a place where you engage, you drip on them. Then after with a campaign, we're gonna share about that as well. And it's like Linktree, yeah. So, and I'm glad that you mentioned that, Sonia, because what I'm going to bring tonight is it's very similar. So I don't make it. I make it digestible, bite size, easy to understand. I'm going to bring it like if it was a Linktree, but this is going to go beyond just a Linktree. The Linktree has the links. So tonight, basically, what I'm going to bring down is help you understand what a landing page is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a little gist to it. I'm going to help you connect the dots looking back to front, like Stephen Colby says, right? And Steve Jobs, sorry. But the late Steve R. Colby says we have to begin with the end in mind. So I'm going to take you to a place where you're going to start with that first, be in the end, because you're going to understand it when we go down the road, why it's necessary. Landing pages are replacing websites, are replacing expensive websites. You got some people out there go and you get a website for like $500 or less or more, depending how pro you want to go. And on here tonight, I'm going to help you save those 500, those 600 or 1,000 on the website, because websites, like Claudia said on last training, they're outdated. And websites are being like, well, not everybody wants to get one, but everybody wants to have a place where to take their people. And I remember in one of the trainings predictions, 2023 predictions, a few weeks back or maybe months back, where I was talking about that, I was telling about how we were all part of an email list. We were all part of somebody's email list, and that's never going to disappear. So what happens if, God forbid, we get another Facebook and Instagram blackout? We can't log in. Where do we connect our customers and peeps? We bring them to our emails, and we're going to show them how to do that. Gaby de la Torre, please keep your eyes on the road, and I want you to stay safe. God bless you. So I want to really bring it in a way where we can all understand it. I know Karen reached out to me today. She's like, hey, listen, about this thing. I had to Google it. I didn't know what a landing page is. And I'm like, great. And I'm glad she did, because I was about to just bring it like everybody knew what I was talking about. And that's something we also need to correct sometimes. Not everybody understands where we at and how we'll bring it. Landing what? So basically, a landing page is a destination page where you capture people's info, email, And we're gonna connect this, and there's gonna be a training in September. Giving you a heads up, we're gonna be talking about Project Broadcast, how to use Project Broadcast to connect it to your landing page, so that it can. Project Broadcast is like another landing page in your landing page, but where you can text them. We're gonna talk about that. That's for September. I'm just giving you a heads up where we going with this. So when at the end you're gonna look back and say, okay, wait. Now you look back at all the trainings from the year. You were actually connecting the dots, looking backwards, and we're gonna get there. So that being said, big shout out to everybody who's on here. I see Juan Vargas, the blast. He's out here tonight. Gold Juan Vargas. This man, he'll text me at 2, 3 in the morning. He'll text me anytime. He's like, hey, you okay? He's always catching up, and I can write to him anytime, and he's always there. So big shout out to him. What I'm going to do, very simple. You guys remember where we were going to go with the AWeber, correct? On the last training, we kind of gave a little intro. I took you guys to AWeber. You guys design. You can create another email. You can do this all over. Don't worry about that. But what I'm going to share with you is starting a landing page from scratch. But there's some notes I want to share with you, and I want to read them as we go. Okay, so let me get in here real quick. Okay, so here's where we're gonna kind of like focus a little bit. Not that big. Hold up. All right, so basically, this is what you would want to do before you even begin your landing page. If you want to take notes, take screenshots, I'm gonna go. I'm not really fancy, but I'm gonna go despacito so we can understand it, and we can see that it's doable. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go copy all the links you're going to need on your clipboard, on your notes, wherever you want to copy them, and you're going to copy what you need: health assessment, ambassador program, the TF journey video from your channel. This one could be, you can take it from the app, and you got the benefit of you having how much they saw and everything, which is great. That'll be optional. I'll leave that for you to be optional. But you can also take it from your channel if you have a YouTube channel and have them curious about what you're doing. So videos of products you want, if you're like, you want to promote skincare, if you want to promote energy, if you want to promote weight loss, you decide which videos you want to take that you are going to, or you want to market. Okay. So I'm hoping that's being clear. Is that, understand me so far? Do you follow me what I'm speaking? Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is from the app, you're gonna categorize by product line. That's gonna be in your products market. I'm gonna show you how to do that with all. I'm actually started to put even more than just longevity ones, because health is general in no matter what. And also, you may or may not want to have a presentation video in those links. You can have one, you can do one yourself. You can get one that's already done. You could get one from anybody in our group. Like you can go to my channel, use one, or if you have one, I'll share it with you. You want to upload it to your channel, but have an opportunity presentation, very short, sweet, straight to the point, where they have an idea of what you're going to be doing. And within the next 10 days, God willing, I'm going to be having a new presentation. I'm going to try to have it as short as possible that talks about what we're going through and what we offer. So to help people beyond just products and, so if that can help anybody. And by the way, this is not going to be done in one day. So just a heads up, you are not going to create a full landing page. Maybe if you're not working, or if you have all the time and you really want to do it and your head down straight, you don't get no distractions, you may be able to create it. All right. You also want to include your My Shop link. That's important, because when people go check around, I had a person from TikTok, which I wasn't even following. I noticed they were following me, and that's kind of like my bad. Like I kind of suck for that, because I didn't even notice they were actually following me. They commented on one of my videos like, hey, I actually saw, one of your ambassador program. I was attracted to that. I'm the one who signed up and so. But here's the thing, because the person doesn't have their name, I'm like, I never knew who it was. when we started chatting and I followed back and I'm like, oh, wow. So it's really important to also keep the engagement with people. This is why this is going to be so crucial to have people where you have them so you can keep engaging. And we're going to share that later. All your join my team, your sign up link, you're going to have that. Make sure that's one of your clicks also on the list page. And all your social media you're going to use for your business. So if you use LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, maybe TikTok, and maybe YouTube, all these links are going to be separate with different. Yes, following up is crucial. I just didn't know they were actually, it was them. So these are people who just go, they wander around, they go and click on the link on the bio. They had never sent me a message or anything, and then they wrote to me. I'm like, what? Oh my God. So August is not going that bad. All right. So now we're going to go to the top C's. And now here was what we're going to be doing. And the reason I'm going backwards is because I told you we're going to connect the dots looking backwards. So you're going to create a 10 email campaign to drip on your subscribers. Update every 20 to 30 days. This is where you can use ChatGPT for headlines, email wording, and all that stuff. And I was just sharing with Jose, well, Karen was here as well, that you can actually go to ChatGPT. When you get in there, you can ask them anything, and literally you can talk to it. So, hey, can you give me, please, 10 compelling headlines to start for an email campaign that goes on or focuses on skincare, right? Just that, right? Boom. And it's going to give you what you need. I'm just giving examples so you can see where we can go. You can do anything, but I'm just letting you know that it can actually, you can talk to it. You don't necessarily need to text. And then you can say, oh, okay, thank you so much. I talk to it like it's a person. Thank you so much, Rockstar. Let me take this back. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. It takes everything, so you got to be careful with that. Okay, so then I'll go back and I say, can you please give me 10 different emails with each one of these headlines to start a campaign? Then you click, prompt it, boom. Guess what? You start getting everything. And down the road, you're going to fix it as you want. You're going to go and you're going to say, can you give me a full body email? And it'll give it to you, okay? I'm going to give you the other example. Thank you. Can you please give me a full body email with 5 of these headlines that engages people with emojis and also has a CTA, which is a call to action. You ready to rock your radiant skin? Look at that. It just goes beyond. So that's just to show you can actually do anything. So right now, then you go in here and you copy it and you paste it in your emails, and we're gonna share with you exactly how that goes. Okay, so that's that part. How many are following so far? Is it simple? Am I being able to explain it well? If I'm speaking Hebrewish or Chinese, you guys let me know. But I'm trying to be as simple as possible, right? Then you're going to record like a very short thank you and welcome video and you're going to upload it, not upload it to your YouTube. And here's what you're going to do with this. You're going to upload it, but in a not public, unlisted. Why is that? So yeah, it's also recorded. You can actually watch it again. You record it, you upload it unlisted because you don't want it public, because this is going to go into your, and I'm going to show you where it's going to go into your link as well. Okay, now let's get to the point. Now, full disclaimer, all right? I am trying to make your life easier, better, funner, but this is not a training to make you lazy. So it's not going to be replacing you. It's not going to replace your job as a networker. I'm sorry if I burst your bubble. I didn't mean that, but I just want to be honest and straightforward with it. This is more just like, it's going to help you get into more conversations and keep engaged with your people. So it's really important that you teach Chat GBT, if you're using it, your language, your tone, your tonality, the way you write, the way you talk to them, because it's going to understand that when it creates something, it's creating it like you. You can also go into the email campaign and fix it up and make it happen, make it more like you. Okay. So the good news is, whether you're a newbie or an expert, I'm pretty confident you'll find a titty bitty of value tonight. And we're going to go into it to share you exactly what I mean about that. So, who here is ready, not just knows, is ready to see where to get started with this landing page? Want to see them hands. Want to see them hands. All right. So, here's where we're going to go. Now, we're going to go into step by step. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see it? All right. I'm going to go into mine. I got a few different emails. And here's where we're going to get really nice. Because last time I kind of breezed over it, but I want to share with you tonight in details. Okay. So if you notice on the top left, you notice it says landing page. I went straight to there. Okay. And I want to make it easier for you. So, like I said, it's digestible and you can actually make it happen. You go into that, create a landing page. You're going to see a different templates and all the stuff in here. We're going to pick the simplest one, like the little bit baby steps. Then you can get all fancy with captions and your trainings, your courses. But we're going to get the very simple one of the list. And I'm going to share with you why. So if I get to choose it, okay. Boom. This is the list. Why this is the list and why is it important? People want to fall on a page where they're not bombarded with so much information and they don't feel overwhelmed. One of the quotes that I hear a lot, and especially Ray, one of the Ray's quotes, not his, but he says it a lot, is that a confused mind doesn't buy. So if you take somebody, you bring them to a website where you're getting pop-ups and all this different lingo that you don't understand, people might be so overwhelmed that they're not going to buy. If they buy, like they really wanted it so bad. By the way, that picture's not me. That goes there. So obviously, I just want to make that clear. Like, what the heck? This is from scratch. So the first thing you want to do is click that picture, and you're going to go upload your own. That's very basic, very simple. Let me see if I can, if I did have one and anyone close. Okay, doke. Let's just say for do cakes, I'm going to go in here. Okay. Let's just say I want to put, I don't know, funny me, maybe anyone that you want to put. Okay. So I'll choose this one and we'll change it later. As you upload an image, make sure it's, obviously that's you and it's kind of pro. You can actually go on the side and you can actually get the sizing. Right, sizing. That sizing could go up to thumbnail. Optimize is going to be smaller like that. On here, it says handle. You don't need to put your handle. You can actually just put your name. So I'm going to go back. You put your name in there. However, you could choose a font later and change that. Make it all nice. Now, here's where everything gets nice. Remember all the links I told you to be copying? Here's where they're going to go. Now, one thing I learned is that through the mobile, if you're doing it on phone and even on your laptop, once you click this, instead of looking for the button on the side, because you can go on the side and add the button. You can literally go on the side, right here on the left. If you see, you have a button, you got, form, social, smart content. You can literally go and add the button. One of the things I've noticed is that the button over here, it comes very tiny. So when you put a button from here, from this side, I'm gonna do a little example so you understand what I'm trying to say. Where'd it go? When you put a button from here and you drop it, look how tiny it is. So you're gonna be trying to perfect it, and then it's gonna come out like huge, big, fat, and you don't want it because it never gets perfect to the spot. So what I learned is I'll click on this one, and if you notice, it says on the side, a copy. This right there, that little cross with the double right here. Wait, we got the right there. That you can just copy it and go, and you click, and boom, you got another one the same. See? So you could do that like 10 times, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. All of these, they're not going to be called my shop or my store. You're going to be changing them. And all of these could be named as different, as I was saying before. Now, because I already did mine, I'm not going to go through the whole thing just so you can understand, but I'm going to give you an example. This could be like the health assessment. Health assessment. Okay. Wait a second. Double S. And as you go, you're going to see uh, that you put in the ones you already copied. So obviously the ones you need. Okay, so let's say health assessment, then you got the other ones. Now here's where it gets nicer because you can actually change the background. Let's say you want to put this background different. I don't know. Maybe you like purple. I don't know. Let's see. I'll tell you right now. Once you go on the sides and you click this, it's gonna be you gotta click like on the really column after your okay, let me explain that part because you might not see it. So boom. You're not gonna click this area over here because that's where you got the picture and everything else. But beyond this line is where you're gonna be able to click for the background. And you'll see it on the top when it shows BG color, which is background color. Right? You could change this. You could change it to purple, pink, however you want to go, whatever your favorite color is. You could change that, and it's gonna help you kind of like. It helps with many things because in psychology, the color is something that they take. It touches blue, purple. Orange is kind of calm. Blue is more like educational and stuff like that. You can kind of like play with it a little bit. Red is alert or emergency or important. So you're going to be adding stuff like that. Now, remember I told you about the form. Here's, can we change the color of the bottoms? Yeah, yeah. And over here too, you can change, even if you go on the sign up form and you see that it kind of hovers, right? When I click on it, it comes with the blue and the light blue when you hover over it. Green is go. Yeah, yes. So you can change the colors over here. You could change it. Let's say subscribe to my newsletter. You want the hover to be uh, green. Boom. Then you want the button to be, I don't know, red. So it changes too when you hover over it. Now here's where you're gonna have. Okay, this thing. Let me show you real quick. This right here, you don't really need it. So that could be deleted. You can just go in there and delete that logo from Aweber. I like them; they're cool, but we don't really need it. And on each and one of these that are from your social, this right here, okay, all of these, you once you click on them, let me show you. Once you click on these, it gives you all of them on the side. See that? And you take your links from your social and you put them on each icon. You could change the icons. You can put them different. You can put it tells you over here what kind of size you want. If you want them big, small, in the middle, whatever. You can change that for the original ones. Shape, color theme is white, but it gives you also brand. So let's say I use a lot the brand, so it kind of like stands out. Which with that one, like okay, Facebook is blue, and they got all the colors with the ones that you want to use. Obviously, I don't use Twitter. If you guys use Twitter, and if it's working for your business, by all means, go for it. As you go adding the links and everything else, you have the option to go preview. You can preview it and check it on mobile, see how it's going to be looking. See, actually, this button right here got small. See? Hey, what am I doing? Okay, so I clicked on it. It takes me to another page because that's gonna have a link. But here's what we're gonna leave this one here, and I'm gonna show you the one I'm working already, so you kind of understand. I'm working on some part of my story. This is going to be added to mine. And in this one, it's not published yet. If you notice, it says unpublished. In this one, I'm going to be sharing part of my story and how I like to help other people. And then at the bottom, I'm going to be having all the trainings that we have. They're going to be on here as courses for people to see that they can actually find some value. So let me go show you my list page. I call it G factor because of the gold factor. And we'll publish it again. Just so you understand what's all this, what I was telling you. So I got the picture, I changed the background. That's something you could do as well. You can change the background. If you notice, I put like a chromosome back there. I put the logo on the bottom. I could change I left these white because I don't want them to stand out so much in here. I want them to focus more on everything else. If you notice, I got the free health assessment. Become a brand ambassador. Click here. What are telomeres? Gold factor studies on telomeres. Stay young adaptogens. Empower your immune IQ. Join my team today. The right diet for telomeres. Gold factor Titan Awards. My online store. All of these are going to take them to different places. Now you might be asking, how does that happen? Well, once you have the links, and you get them in there, it's going to show you exactly where to go. And on the side, you'll be able to find right there on the top. You can see it on the top right where it shows URL. Right there, you that's where the link is going to go for your anything that you're going to be putting in there accordingly. So you take people somewhere. Now, once you have that and you have built this already, this is probably not going to be in 1 or 2 hours. It's going to take a little bit more, but you can do it as you go. I'm going to click save and exit, although I didn't change anything, but I need to go back. And then in this case, because I didn't change anything, it stays published. Sometimes you will notice that it goes unpublished when you make some changes. You just go back to here in the three dots and click publish. It goes there. Now, once you have that, now you're going to create a campaign. And this is where it gets nicer. You're going to go into automation, right? The automation is going to take you, uh, automation is going to take you to two options, list automation or campaigns. You want to take campaigns. And you can name it as you want. You can search for one you have. These are tags you're going to be having on these automation. It could be new sign up. It could be TikTok. It could be whatever tag you want to have, because you're going to create a lead magnet. Now, when you click on campaigns, you're gonna have different options. So I'm gonna click on it so you can see it, but I'm going to come back to this page so you can understand it. All right. So create a campaign is basically going to take you to the options that you have. Blank campaign, you can start one from zip, from scratch, welcome series, blog automation, YouTube automation, lead magnet. Why do you want to get a lead magnet? Because you're working with leads. You want to engage with your leads, with your peeps. These people are going to come from your reels, from your Facebook reels, from your TikToks, maybe from your YouTube. You don't know. There's people that I actually had conversations with that came from a video on YouTube. And it had nothing to do with probably what I was trying to get, because I don't really do much YouTube. I'm not a YouTuber yet, but I want to get that going as well. Not just to, but more to have the peeps than to monetize. I'm really not looking forward to be an influencer. I want to be able to be a networker. So you click the lead magnet. Once you select that, it's going to give you options of what kind of campaign you want to start. The good thing is it gives you the actions on the side. So this is like very, very, very basic stuff. You get the trigger the campaign for new subscribers, replace trigger. So if you want to trigger this with, okay, tag applied, boom, right? But what are you going to put in there? You can go in here and click your campaign will be triggered for new members, add filter. You can add in here anything you want. Source, ad tracking, country. You can put whatever you want that to be triggered with. Unsubscribe, start a campaign when someone is added to your list right away when they add. And then you're going to give them, let's say, your freebie. One of my last ones that I have is with the Immune IQ. And I send them the video. I send them the transfer factor video in the first email. They get that. They're like super excited because they're, oh my God, they got something. They actually see you reaching out. You're sending them what you promised in the first time, because that's what was my call to action on the video. So the call to action is, if you want to know more, comment Empower Me or comment Immune IQ, and I'll send you some information. I'll send them that. On my second video is going to be sharing the story of Sharon Lawrence, right? The one who discovered the transfer factors, so they can have a bit more and just nibble on. Remember, people actually make a buying decisions within 8 to 12 exposures. So you're going to be exposing them to your opportunity, product or service, or your information. So the more they see it, the more they feel, that trust factor, and okay, I kind of like the person, I trust them, and I can do business with them. So you're gonna start adding as you go. You don't need to put them all, but what I like is the actions, because you can actually go in here, you hold it. Let's say you put an action in between. You could put 1 day, or you can go and put every 2 days. All right, you go in here, boom, every 2 days, the action is going to be taken. What action? Well, maybe another message. And you go and send them a second message. Boom. After that, your message with your free inside. Then you go, wait 2 days. Maybe, you can put them as you want. Some people want things fast, and I understand it. But if you want to go to keep them there, kind of not bug them out with too much, you could put 2 days. Then you can add the tag. What tag are you going to put? Once you put a tag, let's say, boom, in your first one, you replace a tag, put a tag, any tags. So is this valuable so far? Are you finding value? Are you understanding it so far? It's going to be recorded, so you're going to be able to watch it again. Okay. It might look, for some, can you show us how it looks to the prospect? Oh, sure. I'll do that. So let's have a little fun in here. Which one? The Master of the Art of Empathy. This is a video that actually goes with them. So once the person subscribes, single entry, multiple entries, once they subscribe, they immediately get a message which, welcome to the tribe, whatever. And that's triggered by Master the Art of Empathy. So we're going to go to my landing page list. Show you a little bit. A list option. Pages and forms. Landing page. I'll show you right here. This is what the prospect or the person is going to see once they click on that link, Mastering the Art of Empathy. It's going to take them to this landing page, Chosen Tribe, stay up to date with advanced marketing tips, become a content creation machine, learn how to use empathy to grow a lasting marketing business and keep your peeps longer around your campfire. So they're going to read, basically what they're going to get. And once they go in there, then let's say they sign up. So they come in here, they put their name, let's say, boom, and then you go and don't put an old email. I don't even use this. They go and check this out. Boom. Once they sign up, right? Once they click this sign up button right here, which is going to take them to that page. Once they click it, boom. Now they have, okay, congratulations, you're in. That's what they're going to see. A free training. You requested, it's on its way. It will be in your inbox in about 5 minutes. Don't forget to schedule. And then here's a thank you video I did a while back. See this. Let's go back so I can show you.
Once they go into the email, they're going to see that something came in. Boom. Free training inside. That's what they're going to get. See? Here's your free training inside. Remember? I'm going to show you that right now. Alright? That's the video that goes in there. But what they do is that once they see that and they click in, boom. Now they got the chosen page. Welcome. Says, hi Omar, your name and everything. Gives you a little intro and one of the videos, how to dominate sales on social media. So there you go. Hope it helped, and that's basically what we do. All right.
Stop share. In the meantime, any questions that you may be having, anything that you want to get covered? Is it clear with the links? Was I clear with the links?
There was a question. Are the trigger and the email campaigns to do different things, or are they going together?
So the trigger, that's what triggers the campaign. So you're gonna put the tags that are gonna trigger that. You trigger that when the person either signs up for the first time, or if you make another list and you send one of the emails, and let's say you already have them down 10 emails, and on your 10th email, you want them to get another campaign. Hey, if you want, I've been noticing that if you want to unsubscribe, it's totally cool. If not, click on here if you want to stay with the updated news. Boom, you activate another campaign. So it triggers another one. The triggers to trigger the campaign, to activate it. The tag is to follow where it came from. Coolsies? All right.
Okay, so for example, if I post something on Instagram, I would put my landing page on the post. Is that what you're saying? Like, where would
you won't be able to put it on the post because Instagram doesn't allow the links on the post, but you can put it on your bio. You can have it on the bio, and you have, let's say you do a video. I'm so glad that I got this liquid Botox. Being a 42-year-old grandpa, I'm excited because I'm able to stay young. My grandson's teachers think I'm his father, which is great. By the way, if you want to know more of the details on this, or you want to get maybe some samples, click on the link in my bio. It'll take you straight to see if you qualify to get some samples. Boom, they go into the link, they click. Once they subscribe, that the tag you may be put, maybe from Instagram, maybe a video, maybe you put collagen. Let's say you put collagen, maybe you put something that's the tag that the interest of the person. It's going to help you because down the road, you're going to create different campaigns and you're going to create different emails, maybe with different purposes, but you want to know where they came from. So it's going to show you in your stats, okay, this subscriber came from here, tag, newbie, collagen. New subscriber, collagen. Okay, you know where they came from. So you know that campaign is active. And one thing that I see that it happens a lot, at least for me, sometimes because they're replying fast or you're getting a lot of notifications, you may not see their reply from an email, and it might even trigger it to go to a spam inbox, different folder. So be careful with that. Sometimes it does go to the spam, and it's just somebody generally trying to ask you what it is. Yours as well, because it's not officially a website, or if you don't have like a business domain or something like that, you don't need it. But if you do have one, it might go to a spam folder for them. So it's really important to see sometimes if you send it, try to make it catchy where they see the headline and they want to click on it to see if they open. I haven't met one single person that says that all their emails get open. So don't worry if somebody doesn't open it, but you have an opportunity to keep them there. Now, what I meant by not being lazy or anything like that at the beginning is that this will not replace you prospecting, your marketing. It's going to be included in that. So when you do have people that are following you and kind of like biting a little bit on what you have on social, you have them in a place. Now you're dripping on them, and now they get to know you better. Because I have a problem right now with Facebook. One of my videos went viral. Well, so what viral? 100 or something K, and Facebook blocked it because false information, or or something like that. So fact checkers are going to be everywhere. And once you start pushing up something, if depending on the comments they might either stop showing it or something will happen. They might even take it down. I haven't gotten that yet, but I've had, video that recently I've had so many leads. I went from like 700 followers on Facebook to like, I don't know, let me share with you. To like 2,500 maybe. I don't know, that or more. We're gonna see it right now. But I went from 700 followers on Facebook to actually seeing, wow, 3,500. It's right here. And that to say, with a simple video, like how do I, not one, but a few, but with that video, I had no clue it had nothing to do with the business. It had nothing to do with the business. It had nothing to do with anything. It was talking about the lab grown meat, how the government is going crazy trying to get us and all that. They're poisoning our water. It had nothing to do with the business, but people started following and started commenting. So what I did is, actually, you guys are so too many of you, I can't at the same time. Here's a link so we can chat in private, or let me send you a link so we can actually email. Now I'm going crazy because I'm like, I got a lot of work, and that's good. That's a good quality problem. But I didn't think about if they come from here and they start asking where they're going to go, because they had no call to action. See how I was saying it had a CTA and all that? Now I created a problem for me to kind of understand, okay, if this happens, where do I take them and how? This is why now the tags is like, wait, I got to bring them from somewhere. I got to be able to create a tag. Okay, this one came from a reel, from Facebook or whatever, or Lab Meat. Now I know who I'm talking to because they will write to you. But if you got to be like, sometimes I don't check my email the whole day because I'm more on social. But be careful. Sometimes you might not get the notification and they're like, hey, I really want to know what you're doing. What is that you say? Because I did, once they start getting the emails, they're going to see that you have to empower your immune system to say, so this doesn't affect you. And if you don't want to be affected with what's going on, the water poisoning, the food, and the lab meat, whatever, you have to keep your immune system pushing hard. So that wasn't included in the video. I just added it where I took them from Facebook. I brought them into my now you're in my world. Now we're chatting on email, which the campaign just activates. So how do you activate the campaign? You go back and you copy the messages from ChatGPT and you go put first message, second message. I'm going to share with you one that I did so you can have an idea of how you can word it out, what you can tell ChatGPT. And I literally, let me go to the top. So I asked it, okay, can you please do 4 first email headlines examples when people sign up on my landing page? I literally asked it detailedly to give me 4 first. Why 4 first? Because I want to have 4 different ones. I'm going to work that. So for some people who come from a different tag, they're going to get one email, and somebody who might come from a different other tag, that's going to get another email, and it's still the same campaign. But they're not going to get the ones because it has a different tag. It triggers the campaign, but it has a different tag. So it says, certainly, here are 4 different email headlines, examples you can use when people sign up for your landing page. Welcome to our community. Get ready for exclusive offers and inside access. Thank you for joining us. All the stuff that it's going to share with you. But I went a little further, okay? So I said, okay, can you do a full body of that first email? And here's what it gave me. Sure, welcome to the community. Get ready for exclusive offers inside there. So now, one thing that the email does that you can do is that you can actually put their name. So you can tell the software of Aweber when that first email clicks or when the emails go out, go with their name, address them by their name. People will never get tired of reading their name coming from anywhere. And that goes also when you're doing lives. If you go on TikTok live and you call people out by their names, that's music to their ears. They love it. So I give you the full body. We're thrilled to have you as a new member community. All this, by the way, All this was ChatGPT. All I did was come back in here, and I literally came and oh, hey, subject, welcome. I just copied everything. That's all I did. I go in there and I copy it, and next thing you know, I have a full blast email. And yeah, I probably will change some words, like the discount code. We don't have a discount code, so I won't say that. But it gave me all that, and then I kept asking, okay, hey, thank you. Can you please give me three other email body with other three headlines? And it gives you in details everything. All you got to do is kind of like change the words around, and you have them. And then you copy paste, boom, you have emails going on, and that's going to be continued as automation. So hope this is helpful. Hope you find some value in this. If there's any further questions, I'll be glad to answer as far as my knowledge takes me. I don't know everything, but I'll be glad to. Your discount code is your full life ID. You could put the 20%. You could say, hey, save 20% on immune on, wait, change the wording. Save 20% on world classic, clean, no toxic immune supplements. Now, make it like stand out. Be like, whoa, non-toxic, no animal damage or suffering, nothing like that. Clean. You could word it out. So I don't know. Was this helpful? Let me know.
Yes, yes, amazing. I have another question. I'm so sorry, Omar.
No, absolutely.
You
Bring it.
mentioned creating different emails. Is it for every? Because I saw that you had different, like Black Friday, you had for this, for that. Is that all under one same account, or do you have to create different accounts for each one?
No, that's all under one email. See, when you get the free version, you got one email. That's all under one account. But remember how I mentioned how you can trigger some different accounts for, at the end of certain campaign, let's say on the 10th email, you're gonna get an email that, hey, if you feel free, you can feel free to unsubscribe, whatever. But if you still want to join and still want to be here, click here so I don't lose you, or so I don't lose contact with you. You can get all the good and the goodies and all the stuff. So now what I do is I copy that other campaign that I started, and I put it in there with a different word. You're going to put the hyperlink in there. So let's say if you want to stay with me, or you want me to keep sending you stuff, or stay subscribed, click here. But when you click that link, it's going to take you to the other page or to the other campaign, and it triggers it immediately. And a lot of people stay there. So you're going to be able to create different campaigns, numerous, but it's still one account. One problem that's going to happen if you still have the free version like I do is that when they trigger the campaign, it's still going to show Master the Art of Empathy, because that was the first one that I started. So Master the Art of Empathy, it might show everything that I have in there. But if you want to be more, a little more advanced tips, you create a different account with a different email, and you got different campaigns. You just got to remember the passwords of each. That's it.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm reading a question here. Well, first there was a question. It was saying, does this work with a certain social media platforms, or does it work with all of them?
Anywhere you can put a link in your bio, Facebook allows it. It says website. You don't have to put a website. You can put your link of your landing page. Instagram as well. Instagram gives you two options, actually, so it helps you more. TikTok, on your bio, you can share the link as well. And I believe LinkedIn. So obviously YouTube, you can put it on one of the videos. You can post it as a comment in your videos and pin it, because it gives you that option as well. Twitter, I have no clue. I don't do Twitter, so I wouldn't know. I haven't used that. I had an account. I don't even remember the email. So
Okay, one last question.
Yeah,
here.
go ahead.
Marissa's asking, when do you do a call to action to enroll?
That's optional. That's very optional, and that's more personalized. Like I tell people, I'll send them. Now, you don't have to build rapport forever, and you don't got to be like sending 6 months of emails and then down the road, because they know something is coming. I tend to go like second, third email. I'll give them the option to click, hey, I don't know if you heard about, but I also help people so-and-so. If you're ready to get started or to take a look at it, click here, boom. And it takes them either to the presentation so they can watch it or the sign-up link. So that's optional. You can send it on your first email, but it's kind of pushy, kind of spammy. And then if you send it like right away, like sign right now, dude, I'm getting to know you. Like your first email, you want to sign me up, So just be careful with that. But yeah, it's optional, totally optional.
It's like going on the first day and asking them to get married right away.
That's it. That's married. Hey, I got a room up there. Like, can I know your last name?
Tonight was just amazing. Took tons of notes, and I am very grateful for you. Thank you for not, canceling on us tonight. Thank you, and I know that you're gonna heal soon because you're taking amazing products for your health.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you for being so patient with me. Thank you for being so awesome. I was in the smart room, so I'm glad that the people are here are incredible. And you did an amazing job, Karen. Thank you for leading it and paving the way to make things happen. So God bless you all. Like I always say, see you all over the top. You can open the mics.
Thanks, Omar. You blew it up, boy. Now I'm going to have to study all night till 3 a.m. in California.
Thank you, Omar. That was amazing. I can't wait for the recording to do it at the same time. Wow, you are just a machine.
Thank you, Omar.
Thank you. Have an amazing night. God bless you all.
God bless you guys. Thanks, Karen. See you guys tomorrow night.
Gracias, Omar. Yo no entendí mucho, pero ahí estoy. Ahí ya tú sabes que le meto el inglés ahí para apoyar a mi Jersey boy.
Lo hacemos en español después.
Eso
es.
Okay. Yo también, yo llegué un poquito tarde, estaba arreglando mi carro, pero sí me gustaría también hacerlo either en español otra vez o en inglés otra vez o tener esta recording para mirarlo.
Definitivamente.
Yo necesito, yo estoy almost there, but not quite there. I'm almost there, but I need to, I'm missing something. No sé lo que estoy I'm missing, but I am missing something. Like my landing page is there. It does go there, but I'm still missing one step. I don't know what it is todavía. Okay. Gracias, Omar. Muchas gracias.
Bien, claro que sí. Buenas noches. Have an amazing one.
Buenas noches.
Gracias.
Awesome job, everyone. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.